in the draft?
We got a linebacker. For what we saying, we got a linebacker. Is he good?
Yes, he's great. He's the best linebacker in the draft.
Okay, that's good. That means we got to replace Sean Lee since Sean Lee retired.
Nigga. I would have said Leighton Vander Esch replaced him, but he's never on the field, which is basically Sean Lee. So
Yeah,
I think he might have replaced him too.
but as long as we get some safeties, that's all I care about.
That's it. That's all I want. I need some secondary.
I want the Giants to get some goddamn offensive linemen.
Who does Dion like? He's a Cowboy fan too.
Yeah, Giants man.
I don't think we need offensive line.
The Giants. He's a Giants fan.
Oh yeah, life sucks for you. I'm sorry.
That's our one main problem. We need to do something about that offensive line. I don't know why over the years no one's decided to do something about that.
Y'all need wide receivers. That's what you need.
Yes.
Y'all need wide receivers. Y'all need someone to catch the ball because y'all don't have no one to catch the ball.
What I need is pen and paper so y'all can write a letter to Odell Beckham and apologize.
And Santa Claus because y'all want
No, Beckham can stay wherever he at.
He was doing good in Cleveland. What do you mean?
You know where he's at? He's in the playoffs. That's where I would rather stay there.
He ain't win though. Anyway.
And we are live. Welcome everybody to another episode of You Know What? Let Me Just Say podcast. I am your host, Ray. With me as always, we have Dion.
Fresh out the shower, no longer smelling sour. How y'all doing?
We have Q the Reese God.
Hey, it was Brenda, Letitia, Linda, Felicia.
All right. And we got someone special. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Sure. My name's Crystal. I'm originally from Brooklyn, currently living in Florida.
What part of Florida?
Tampa.
Okay.
Oh, was you at WrestleMania?
Please, I wish.
Hey, were you afraid that Tom Brady almost lost the Super Bowl trophy?
Not really, because he's won enough. So
that's a comeback. Oh, I like her. Oh, that's a comeback. Let's go. Let's get it started.
Okay, let's get this started. Gentlemen and lady, have y'all seen Mortal Kombat?
Boo!
Look, I've been seeing a lot of reviews, and I'm getting a little bit scared because a lot of people are saying it's soft, man. It's not like playing the game. Once you have the game, it's no comparison.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my basic analysis on what Mortal Kombat was. It was Justice League before the good one.
You know what?
Before the Snyder Cut?
Yeah. That's all it was. It was Justice League before the Snyder Cut. It was a lot of backstory. It wasn't even a lot of backstory bullshit. It was just a bunch of stupid shit, but I think the next one should be good. I hated this one because I'm so used to everything being what it used to. Like, I don't like the fact that Goro was in somebody's backyard. Just don't get me wrong. I'm sorry. That would never sit well with me. I don't want to be afraid to lose my soul at McDonald's. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Personally, I liked it.
Of course you did, Dion.
May I ask why?
I'm scared too, but go ahead.
No, ask him. Please ask him. Ask him. I'm ready.
All in all, minus some key details, it was a good movie.
Wow.
I wasn't okay. The only things I can say that kind of irritated me, there were certain characters that were alluded to and teased that I wanted to actually see because we got certain things in certain characters, and it's just like, okay, if you don't introduce like the person that they share a story with, for example, Kristen didn't see it, so I don't want to. I'm not gonna say that next part.
Go ahead and spoil.
Okay,
based on the reviews, it's already spoiled for me.
Spoilers.
All right. Spoiler alert. Then, for example, we got Melina, which. We got a damn good. She was a damn good Melina. What was the actress that did Melina? What was her name again?
Totally forgot.
I have to get on Google. Hold up. What's her
Hold on,
name?
say it again.
The chick that played Melina.
Oh, what's her real name? I don't know. I don't know that name.
Hold on. I'm on
She
Google right
died too
now.
fast. She died too fast.
Hold up. Let me find her real quick. I'm searching.
I'm really
Sissy
playing.
Stringer.
Yeah, I just saw that. Mm-hmm.
Sissy Stringer. She was a good Melina. I do agree that she was killed off too fast. And also, I feel like you can't have Melina without Katana because of the backstory between them. And we didn't get Katana.
I feel like we didn't get.
Okay, I already don't want to watch it now.
We didn't. That's why I said we didn't get to none of that part of the story. Like anything that had to do with the main characters. Like Johnny Cage wasn't even in the movie yet. Like, boo.
They teased him being in the sequel, which if the person I'm hearing they're trying to get to play Johnny Cage does it, oh yeah, I'm there. Because that's going to be the best part of the movie, period.
Kano was the best part of the movie this time.
Oh, Kano was awesome.
But I knew Kano was going to be great because, that's my guy.
Kano was awesome.
I'm a black dragon. I'm a part of the clan. Don't judge me.
Let me find him. I can't find his name real quick. Hold up. Where Kano can here. Josh Lawson. That's what he looks like without the extra facial hair and shit. Okay. Okay.
Oh man.
Are you checking out Kano, bro?
Hey, I'm secure enough in my shit to be like, damn, he's a handsome motherfucker, and it not be weird.
Right.
Hey, yo,
Like-
so can we get a moment of silence for my boy Kung Lao? So,
Hey, who else died? Who also died?
I don't like the way he died.
bruh, as a Kung Lao main, that shit hurt. Imagine
Kung Lao
Lao
isn't
was your
even one of
main?
my favorite characters in the series, but I don't like the
Kung
way
Lao
he
was your
died.
main?
He had that epic showing against Natar just to get taken out like a bitch by Shang Tsung.
Bruh,
and
Kung
them
Lao was
niggas
your main?
watched.
For him to do what he did against Natar, then for Shang Tsung to just bitch him like that.
Hold on, we're not gonna
That was
skip
fucked
past.
up.
We're not gonna skip past that. Kung Lao is your main, Ray?
You know this already.
Dog, like, no, I didn't. Like, ew,
Yes, you
what
did.
the fuck?
Who
Hey.
was I playing in NKN?
Hey, in Mortal Kombat, my main is Sub-Zero, so
Scrub. So,
Scrub. Fucking scrub.
Scrub. Hold on, you know this. We played MKN. I only played one character.
Yeah,
And
that's
that was-
true. I can't
that was-
think of nobody.
yeah,
else.
matter of fact, my top two are actually Sub-Zero and Katana. So
Scrub. Fucking scrub.
Scrub.
I'm a scrub.
Scrub. And you cheesy too with that katana and shit.
Oh, he cheeses?
He probably does.
I
He's
actually
probably
fight. I don't know who y'all play against. But anyway,
Javon.
You're not even rude enough to play. You gotta be rude to play Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
You're just an asshole. You're not rude in the game.
Q plays Sindel in 9.
Oh,
hey,
dog.
that was my number 3.
Oh, see, now I play with Kano now. Nah, no bullshit. Before the movie came out, I was literally fighting with Kano. I played with Kano, Scorpion, and the Joker.
I still play with Kung Lao. I tried Jackie Briggs, and I have a little bit of a Jackie Briggs. But
I like Jackie in X, not in 11.
She is. You talking about the model, or are you talking about her
In the games? Like the way they play, the way the characters play, the way they fight. I liked her in Mortal Kombat X. I don't like her in 11.
That's how I know you're a scrub, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say I know you
Wait a minute.
because you probably sit full screen and just fucking shoot the machine guns from full screen.
Man, that shit is too
No.
fucking fast and too easy.
No, like Jackie Briggs, like she really does. Like you get the most out of her really up close.
Well, yes, she does. Was it kickboxing? It's Muay Thai.
Fucking boo.
And she's really strong in that game. So I don't know what he was. She's probably better in here than she was in X.
You know those are fighting words, right?
I stand by him.
It is what it is.
I stand by him. Yes.
Oh man.
I was about to say I'm like Miss Crystal. I know I just met you, but like they literally made me play that game just so they can have someone. They literally forced me to play that game just so they can have someone to challenge. So like I'm I'm not a
Sounds,
clown.
sounds like torture. All right, cool.
But yeah, also, but back to what I was saying about the movie, while they could have treated the character herself better, the chick that played Melina made a good Melina, Sissy Stringer. She made a good Melina.
I can't
Okay.
even judge because she was there so damn short. I wouldn't even know. You could say she looked good, but that was basically it.
Here's my thing about them coming out with movies. Like, let me not even get started on different movies. They keep missing a lot of large portions of the backstory. So people who are fans or actually know the characters, they're not just watching it because the person looks good or they're acting great in a movie. It's very upsetting. So I do have to bring that in because Katana, like, what the fuck? No offense, but just really?
I agree with you. I
See,
wholeheartedly agree with you. I
that's
was
the
like
thing.
that with Johnny Cage. I was like, how can you have this movie and not have Johnny Cage in there? It's just like so.
Now, I mean, they tease Katana because if you pay attention, in the Shaolin Temple where a lot of the bullshit happens, you see Katana's fans being fucking displayed on a mural and shit, but you don't see Katana herself, and I'm just like, are we gonna see baby girl? Like, come on.
Do you think it's going to be a sequel based on
Yeah,
the movie
The
that
way
came
they
out this year?
tease certain characters and the way the movie ended, yes, there's definitely a sequel in the works.
I'm gonna say yes, but at the same time, the Power Rangers movie that came out in 2016 left off on a sequel, and they kind of scrapped that. So
I feel like they only got one more chance to get it right. If they fuck up again, I have no hope for it.
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real though. The older movies back in the 90s ain't that good either. It's
Well, yeah, like Mario.
They were.
Let me not even get
I
started on.
mean,
Are y'all really
wait.
about to sit here
Sticking to
and tear down my
hold on.
childhood? Are you
Sticking
really?
to hold on, real
it,
quick. Sticking to the Mortal Kombat movies. I refuse to talk about the Marvel movies. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to speak about that.
Bro, are y'all really
No,
going to tear down my
but
childhood right in front of me like this? I did
but
nothing to you guys. I did
but
nothing.
no. See, here's the thing. Like I said, I don't want to talk about that Super Mario movie. I refuse. I don't want to acknowledge that movie's existence. Just no. No. Keeping the conversation strictly about the Mortal Kombat movies. Considering the era in which the Mortal Kombat movies came out, they were good. They fucked up
Okay.
Annihilation.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah, they did.
No, it was not. Even back then, it was bad.
Again,
Mario.
considering the era
But it was
in
so
which they
bad, it
came
was
out,
good.
yes, the Mortal Kombat movie, the original Mortal Kombat movie was good. They fucked up
No,
Annihilation though.
they're all bad. They're all bad. It's
But see,
just so, no. The
here's
thing
the
is, it's watchable, and Annihilation is so bad, it's funny. Like
here's the thing you got to
Wow.
understand about movies particularly based on video games. They're not They're not even really trying. They don't try,
No, they don't. I
and
agree.
and no, like dead ass. They make the movies bad on purpose.
Hmm.
I'm a
I can
So,
send you
so you're
I
telling
can
me
send I can
purposely
send you
commit
a
crimes
video
like
that
that?
discusses exactly why. I'm gonna have to get on YouTube and look for it, but I'm gonna post it in like our group chat, fellas, and Crystal, and I'll send it to you too, since I talked to you on just a separate thing between you and me.
Right.
I'll send you a movie pretty much explaining everything.
is it about the guy that he does these movies off of a tax write off?
That's part of it.
Because
The
like,
tax
was it
write
the
off
same
for
guy? Was it
the shit movies that for the budget and all that. That's part of it. But there's more. It all revolves around money, yes. But there's more to it than just the tax write offs and other shit. There's more to it than the tax write offs.
is it based off the guy that did the King of Fighters movies? Because those are terrible.
I didn't know there were King of Fighters movies.
Oh, they're terrible. There's one King of Fighter movie is terrible. There are two Tekken movies that are really.
I saw the one live. I saw the anime Tekken movie, and I saw one of the live action ones. If there's, I didn't. If there's a second live action one, I did not know it existed.
There is a second live action one, and you do not.
Okay, then it's a okay. Then it's a no for me because the first live action one that I saw made me want to fucking vomit.
I'm gonna be honest. The first Tekken live action, it's not that bad. And the only reason I say this because the characters kind of look like the characters. Like the dude that played Raven look like Raven. The dude that played Eddie Gordo looked like Eddie Gordo. The guy that played Jin looked like Jin.
Outside of that, the movie itself is trash. Other than the characters looking like whoever they're trying to portray.
Okay.
garbage.
Hold on. Because I was in the store, so I couldn't say nothing this entire time. What you guys are not going to do is disrespect Mortal Kombat. Okay, Annihilation was garbage. We're going to acknowledge that. We're going to say that. But the original Mortal Kombat, Ray, I will not let you tear down my fucking counter in front of me like this. Okay?
I like the movie.
I don't care,
I
man.
like the original.
The soul is mine. Come on, man.
I like the movie.
There's a reason why he's on the game. There's a reason why he's on the game. He's on the game for a reason.
And I'm glad he is because he plays a great Shang Tsung. But you have to admit the movie's pretty bad. Like
we went to art school. That's why, Ray.
You're right. I mean, you
like that's why there are shitty movies that we.
I'm sorry, and okay, and I do my best not to say anything about this fucking movie. The absolute worst thing based on any video game, I'm sorry, nothing beats the tragedy that was that Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, because
in terms of how bad a movie can be, nothing beats that.
No.
I can't let you do that.
No,
well,
that movie was a fucking tragedy.
First of all, can we just
just
take a moment to realize that the Goombas look nothing like the Goombas, and the directors were a husband and wife that did not get along on set. Can I add that?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'm just saying. Everybody in that damn movie looked like reptiles.
Yes, they did.
Hey.
With that being said,
I'm not going to allow y'all to blame couple problems for somebody's lack of success.
If the movie was bad, the movie was bad. It don't matter what the relationship between the people involved in making the movie was like. If the movie was bad, the shit was bad.
First thing,
it was so bad. Let me just add this, and it's a fact. You can look it up. It was so bad that the people who created the Super Mario Brothers wants no other person to even create Super Mario Brothers. So if you're wondering why we're not getting a sequel, why we haven't, with all this new technology, came out with a new Super Mario to reclaim the tragedy that happened God knows how long ago, it's because of those motherfuckers. I just have to put that out there.
I like her.
At least they're acknowledging that they made a horrible mistake and they don't want someone else to make that same horrible motherfucking mistake.
With that being said, the Super Mario Brothers is not the worst video game movie ever created.
There's the worst.
Name something worse.
King of Fighters and Tekken 2: Kazuya's Revenge.
See, I hadn't even heard of them to watch them to see them, so I can only judge of what I've seen. And if they're as bad as you say they are, I don't want them.
No.
Okay.
No.
What you said?
Because you need something to compare it to.
King of Fighters.
King of Fighters?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it this weekend because I need a comparison. If it's worse, then I'll give you your props. But yeah.
Hey, does Dragon Ball Evolution count?
No, because
and then I don't. That's another one I don't want to acknowledge.
I just want to bring up terrible movies since we're there.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I got about 30 minutes into that and I just left the room.
Father has entered the chat. How are you, Father?
I'm good. I was out because I was in a session.
Love you, bro.
Today was session day?
Yeah, it was session day.
Love you, bro.
It was good. It was good. Love you too, Q.
Hey, Father, I appreciate what you did, brother. I've been holding on these I told you so's for about 2 weeks. I don't
Wait,
even
hold
care.
on. Before you get into all that, Fada needs to introduce the new person on the panel.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What?
Miss Crystal, could you introduce yourself, please, again?
Sure. Hi, my name's Crystal. I'm originally from Brooklyn. Currently living in Florida, Tampa. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. With
But
that, with that being said, Father, okay, what do you think is the worst video game movie ever?
The Super Mario movie.
Thank
My
you.
My nigga.
Do I get a prize?
The Super fucking Mario movie. I will
Are
never
you?
forget that shit.
I said King of Fighters and Tekken 2 Kazuya's Revenge.
I mean, but those movies, at least they're, at least recognizable. I don't know what the fuck that movie was.
Can you tell them to stop disrespecting Mortal Kombat?
I would rather watch the Mario movie over King of Fighters any
You
day.
are smoking dick.
Dog, Terry Bogard didn't even have a jacket.
Did you see Yoshi in that movie?
What Yoshi? That was a fucking pterodactyl. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh my god! All right.
Yeah, hey, can we not? All right, so since we're talking about all these terrible movies, can we please give Mortal Kombat its credit? The original one. We're not talking about this new shit. We're talking about the original
But to be fair, the technology is upgraded. So yeah.
Wait. Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li was also bad. So
no, but
at
this conversation, started because of the disrespect towards Mortal Kombat.
I will give hold up. I will give Legend of Chun-Li. I will give that. I will name that as like a very, very, very close second because I actually saw that one to Super Mario. I will name that as a very close second.
My nigga, they had one of the Black Eyed Peas play Vega. Right, that's enough said.
Yeah, Taboo.
Are you serious?
Yes, Sabu. Total light skin.
Okay, so who on this panel already watched Mortal Kombat?
I have.
Everybody.
Except me. All right. So to be fair, I will watch it, but the fact that they took my girl out, I'm already like biased towards Mortal Kombat. So just saying.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's watchable, but if you know the lore and you're really into the lore, you're going to be disappointed.
Ray, Grey's Anatomy is watchable. You're not going to like it. Like
Grey's Anatomy is a damn soap opera, just a high maintenance soap opera.
But it's still watchable.
Unfortunately, with
exactly, that's how unfortunate Mortal Kombat was to watch. And I waited until 3:00 that morning to watch it for nothing.
Listen, because me personally, I thought the movie was cute. And Ray will remember.
Oh God!
You know, you said the same thing about Death Note.
I said the same thing about Death Note. I thought the movie was cute.
Knock it down.
Now listen to my reasoning. With a movie like this, Mortal Kombat is a legacy thing, right or wrong?
Right.
We all know what Mortal Kombat is. So already, just off the name alone, you are going to watch this movie. So you watch the movie, right? I don't know why people expect things, but this is Mortal Kombat. You got Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Sonya, Kano, who was the highlight of the whole movie. Like, you have these characters that, these are legacy characters. These are characters that we all grew up with. That's what I saw the movie as. I didn't come in looking for look at this and look at that. And, I'm expecting this. Like, sometimes just watch the movie. Because I feel like people who got beef with the Mortal Kombat movie, I feel like you're trying to watch it in a different type of perspective. And I'm like, yo, this is just Mortal Kombat. There's fatalities. There's shit that we like about Mortal Kombat in the movie. Why can't it just be that?
It can't just be that because we're fans and we're 90s kids and we like quality. So hold
on, wait. I gotta stop you right there. Because both of y'all just hit on like the main thing. In order to enjoy that movie, you gotta watch it just for the sake of watching a movie. If you're watching it as a gamer, you're gonna look at it like, huh?
Yeah, but that's my thing. It's a Mortal Kombat movie. I went in there expecting to watch a movie about Mortal Kombat. Yeah, they changed the lore somewhat. The main character, I don't know who the fuck that nigga, what the fuck that nigga was doing, but
He did
good lord,
nothing.
Get his ass beat.
they was calling him the bronze. They was calling him the bronze decap on Twitter.
Don't make me use this.
I saw that. I
Choking on my
saw that.
juice.
So, apart from him, like I thought the movie was rather enjoyable. I thought it was cute. The
My whole
same thing
thing
I said
is,
about Death Note.
the game comes with a storyline. Follow the fucking storyline.
Again,
It'd be different if the game did
watch
not
it.
have a storyline.
Watch
It was
it
just a
from the
regular fighting game.
yeah, I'm stumbling over my words. Watch it from the perspective of just watching a fucking movie. If you're watching from the perspective of a fucking gamer.
Cause I'm
Nah,
a
but I disagree
gamer.
with that. Nah, I disagree with that though because I'm a gamer and I watched it.
I also disagree with that
But
because I'm a gamer. But I did look
well,
at it from a film student
okay,
eyes.
you could be a gamer and then just take that game. Okay, acknowledge the fact that it might not be exactly like the fucking video games. It's the
Then
fucking
don't
movie.
name it Mortal Kombat.
Nah, I disagree with that too, Q, because the movie was its own thing.
It was.
Thank you. Thank you.
The movie was literally its own thing, but it still had all the characters though. It still had all the, points that it was hitting on it in the games anyway.
Father,
Well, not
father,
all the
father,
characters.
father. I just got one question. Father, I got one question. Why am I fighting Goro in my backyard?
Why not, nigga?
Because this
Why
is
do I
Mortal
have a
Com-
backyard?
because this is Mortal Kombat the movie. 2021.
All right. Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
To be fair and building from Cutie's perspective as well, the only reason I'm a gamer, so the only reason why I was like, okay, I'm tired of, because it's not the first movie where I know the history and I have to actually force myself to forget the history and watch something blindly.
That's
That's
all I'm
like me
saying.
reading a book before watching a movie. You're going to be pissed because there's more details in that book. So when I'm going to watch Mortal Kombat, it's the same. I don't know if you guys who watch anime here.
We do.
Just about
All
all of us.
right.
Everybody.
Who watched the movie Bleach?
I
I
did.
did.
Which one?
I never saw it.
Yeah.
Wait,
The movie Bleach came out. None of the characters looked like they do in the actual anime, in the real life movie. So that's where, like, I'm tired of seeing that. Like, these people are spending all this money and what they're producing, I have to physically force myself mentally to forget a lot of the history because they want to conjure up a storyline that doesn't even match what the person who built this game has. Like, have some freaking respect. That's all I'm saying. Give respect where it's due, and I don't see that with these directors.
I see what you're saying, but here's my thing, because I think it also just goes back to movies like that. Because like when I use the word cute to describe a movie, it means that I'm watching it in the sense that, oh, this is a movie that's going to appeal to the fact that I like this series, or that, I'm going to recognize the shit in these series that make me happy to, watch the thing in the first place or to play those games in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like my baseline. So like when I watch those movies, I'm not necessarily looking for whether it's accurate or not, because it's going to be its own interpretation at the end of the day. It's the same difference between manga and anime. Sometimes manga can go way deeper than the anime portrays it. Sometimes the animes would go way deeper than what the manga would do. It's up to the discretion of who's directing or whatever. So just the fact that these characters, the settings, you know the deep moments of that series, and that they're putting it into a movie. That movie, in some way is going to remind you of why you like this shit in the first place. That's why you're watching the movie. That's why Mortal Kombat, everybody was watching that. I'm pretty sure it was the same thing for Dragon Ball Z when that came out. Shit like
Let's
that.
don't talk about that.
Yeah, but people still watch that motherfucker though, Q.
Nigga, I watched 10 minutes of it and called it abomination.
Yeah, but my point is you still
I made
watched
it
it.
to 30.
You
made it
still
to
turned
30.
on that TV and you wanted to watch a motherfucking Dragon Ball Z and you watched that shit. 10 minutes later, you were like, what the fuck? And then
I sat there through the whole movie, but I think I'm a masochist, probably.
you are a fucking masochist.
I just feel like
I guess so. If I watch Tekken 2 Kazuya's Revenge.
I just feel like you have a concept to follow. It's easier to do that to grasp the audience you want. Now, not only do you not have the audience you want, you have original, fans who are turning away from this shit. So it's like it's a gamble, but is it really worth the gamble to go outside of what everybody wants?
Yeah, but here's my question to you. If you didn't like the movie, are you going to stop playing Mortal Kombat?
Absolutely not. I went and played
So
Mortal
that's
Kombat
it.
just
That's what I'm
because the
saying.
movie sucked.
That's what I'm saying. You proved my point.
The movie sucked so bad that I went back and did the story mode of Mortal Kombat again.
But you're still playing Mortal Kombat, right?
I was playing Mortal Kombat before the movie came out.
Yeah, but you're still playing it after, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop me playing the movie. It's not gonna stop me playing the game. It's gonna stop me watching the movie.
Yeah, so I don't know but like that's my point. Like I don't know
why put it out on HBO Max? Huh? Why not put it on Netflix?
Ain't no putting no goddamn Netflix.
He said Netflix.
Like it wasn't that good. Why couldn't it be a Hulu original? Like come
what?
on, man.
Why does it matter?
That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel.
Oh, okay. You being
What?
very disrespectful now. Hold on.
Hey, yo, you got too much dip on your chip, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa, now you got too much dip in your chip.
Yeah, I got irritated. I'm sorry,
the whole
y'all.
damn tree.
I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't like to get out of character. She's new. She's not supposed to see this part of me.
He threw the whole tree. He ain't give a damn.
I'm sorry. I just got mad. Maybe it's because I am video game biased and I am a gamer. But I mean, so can we make the same excuse for the Mario movie and the Tekken movie? And
push the door.
I think the moral of this whole conversation, for real, and it's something that Father has been saying for the longest. Mm-hmm. Expectations lead to disappointment.
Absolutely, Father. You win again.
Shut up, Saxon. Just enjoy.
Okay. I'll take my emotions out of it, but you gotta understand. Like I said, as a 90s kid, I'm seeing so much shit get unrecognizable, like The Lion King and rap and all this stuff. And I'm just like, no, you did not just take Mortal Kombat 2. Like,
just snatched it from up under me. Like, like, yeah, we'll take that too.
Like, I really did try to turn my brain off, but I really couldn't. Like, I think
it's impossible. It's impossible. It's like
the only movies I could turn my brain off is like Transformers and Fast and Furious.
Do you know how hard the week was to have to deal with DMX passing and then a shitty Mortal Kombat movie? Like, can you understand the back-to-back tragedy that went on?
Back-to-back tragedy.
No, hold on. You want to talk back-to-back tragedies, nigga? We lost DMX, Black Rob, and Shock G from Digital Underground in the span of 2 weeks. Like
in 2 weeks, and then we got a shitty ass Mortal Kombat movie. Come on, man.
Talk about your 73s.
Talk about 90s. Hold on.
Then you got the police.
That's a sign of how bad it was.
I mean, end of the day, you still gotta watch it for yourself and like come up with your own opinion.
Yeah, because right now I am not speaking of substance from a perspective of watching it. I'm speaking from a point of view that I'm just tired of the bullshit. That's all.
Give me what I want.
Basically.
Godzilla and King Kong was exactly what I wanted.
I still need to watch that one.
Just two big ass monsters beating the hell out of you. Actually,
that's all I wanted.
Actually,
it didn't show no back.
Getting his ass whipped. Let's be
honest.
No, because I'm gonna peep that one tomorrow. I gotta run out to do something tomorrow afternoon, but then I'm gonna come home and watch that before I watch SmackDown. So don't say nothing about King Kong and Godzilla.
It wasn't a bunch of human backstories. It didn't follow the human kid. That it went straight to King Kong. King Kong. And then it went straight to Godzilla. And then they fought each other. That's all I wanted. That's
And
all
then
I
this,
wanted.
and in this corner, that's basically what it was. It's,
Yeah, that's all it was.
I mean, at the end of the day, ain't that what niggas wanted when you talk about two big ass monsters going toe to toe?
Yeah, but you
But
know,
one is the
movies.
King of Monsters, so we already know who should win,
Godzilla.
basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give Godzilla the reach advantage with the fire breath and shit, but
Are you
know,
serious? No. Are you kidding me?
look,
We're
I
not
like
about to get into
gorillas.
this. We're not about to get into this.
I like gorillas. So I was siding with King Kong just because I
I
like
kind of,
gorillas.
How
yeah,
could
also,
you?
I
No,
kind of also
I
have to
sided
say
with
there's
King Kong
King
too. I'm not
Kong.
gonna lie. I sided with King Kong because King Kong has thumbs. We have something in common. I'm sorry.
this
What?
nigga here
Wow.
I'm
sits
sorry.
in
I
the
went
fucking
there.
corner. Oh my
Call me
god.
biased.
Hold
Call
on,
me
what-
Sit
biased
in
if
the
you
corner.
want.
This nigga
Hold on,
said King Kong got thumbs.
what Chief Key say? I'm a gorilla. I'm a gorilla.
I'm a gorilla. I'm a gorilla in this.
I'm done. Wow.
I'm just saying.
When I think of songs and talking about gorillas and shit, for some reason I think of Bruno Mars. But anyway,
Y'all niggas gonna kill me.
No.
Hey,
What?
Father, I'm sorry. It was the thumbs, bro.
What
I
if
just
Bruno
had to go.
Mars is
I just
listening
had
to
to go
this
with the guy with the
podcast
thumbs.
and you just dissed him?
say
Like, come on, let's be real, y'all. Let's be real. Let's be honest. You get into an argument with somebody, they say, "Oh, well, they want to fight." So you get in the mode of fighting, and then you see their fist, and their fist has no thumbs. Are you going to be scared?
Why
No,
do-
you are not.
why
You
do
will
I
not
care?
be scared.
If I'm
So
fighting a
why am
nigga,
I
why do I care
wrong?
whether or not they got thumbs? Like,
What do you?
Because they can't
Your
grab you
fist,
if they ain't got
there
thumbs.
is no intimidation in your fist without a thumb. I'm sorry.
All right, but to be fair, okay? To be
Oh
fair,
my
if
god.
they don't have thumbs, all right, but they have a tail.
Who?
So which one is going to reach you first, the tail or the
Hey,
punch?
but if you
and then
swing the
I'm still
tail,
on the
I can
strength of
catch.
Godzilla
I
with
can
the
catch
fire
the
breath.
tail with my
Does
fingers and thumb.
Hold on. I'm still speaking on the strength of Godzilla with the fire breath. Does King Kong spit fire? The fuck?
Oh
Hold
my
on,
god! You
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
fire
hold
breath.
on, hold on, hold
You
on.
can't punch fire.
Hold on. Q, what the
Yo.
fuck are you smoking?
I'm not smoking nothing yet. This was just a funny ass.
He said yeah.
Yo, it's like, come on. Have you not seen Toy Story? Did you see how small Rex's arms was? Like, he can't grab anybody. He can't grab nothing.
He could
Yeah.
use his mouth.
He didn't
He
Yeah.
could
grab
use his
him.
mouth.
Yeah, Ray.
I was about to
remember.
say, like, what about the shark and fucking the Finding Nemo? He was intimidating, even though he didn't eat fish.
Bruh,
That nigga was.
he
He
was
ain't had
intimidating the
thumbs.
fish.
That
The
nigga
other
didn't
people who didn't have arms.
have limbs. He
You're going
has
to be
cadence. The fuck?
intimidated if you don't have limbs too.
It's a shark. The fuck?
Like, I'm about to say, like, if I was a fish and there was a shark, I would be intimidated because we both don't have arms. So now it's just
But
who's the
sharks are
biggest fish.
fast as fuck and they got them big ass teeth. But anyway,
But they're also retarded, but we're not gonna talk about it.
He
Yeah,
said
sharks are not that smart.
But they're also stupid, but we're not gonna talk about
you
it.
you ain't got to be that smart to tear a motherfucker apart with your teeth.
Okay, all right.
All right, we're not even gonna talk about this. Next.
he said next.
Shit.
Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Hey, Ray, I hate to say it, you spoke too soon. My J is being lit.
Spark up, Q.
Hey,
Spark
shout
up.
out to Macabre Brooks for playing a decent Jax. That, and I'm gonna leave it alone from there.
Yeah, he's a
Straight,
decent
bitch.
Jax. He's a decent Jax. I just don't like him bald. It's just weird.
I don't like him with a fade.
So you know, I don't like him at all. You know, hey, Ray, no funny. This might be.
It took me a minute to realize it was. It took me a moment to realize it was him with the facial hair. I'm used to him, clean cut, no beard, none of that shit.
Ray, I'm not, this might be a stretch. Do you know who I pictured to play like a Jax or something like that? It's two people. The second one is gonna be funny though.
If
The
you say
first one-
Wesley Snipes,
No, no. The first one is the guy who. No, the first one is the guy who plays Black Lightning. That's who I.
Oh,
that's who I'm
no.
I
Michael
know
Jai
what you're
White.
talking about.
you know what? He wouldn't have been a bad pick. No. I'm gonna give him that. He wouldn't have been a
No,
bad
because no, because on the what's that shit?
Black Lightning is not Michael. It is
It's
Michael Jai
Michael
White.
Jai White. It's Michael
Yeah.
Jai White.
Okay.
And he was Jax in like the YouTube joint.
Yeah, the
And
YouTube
then,
one.
and then the second guy.
The
This is funny. It was the dude. It was the bald head dude from Drumline.
What?
Oh God.
The nigga that battled Nick Cannon?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was a joke. I know it was a joke. It was.
One
They don't
bang.
call you, bro. They don't call you.
It was a
They
bad
don't,
joke.
bro. They don't call you. They don't
Well,
call
I
you
mean,
the
they
reach
put
guy for
they're
nothing,
letting
bro.
anybody play anybody in this movie. Why not throw anybody in there? Like, come on, let's
One
be real.
bang, one sound. Okay, do y'all think the Miz is gonna play Johnny Cage? Because
I
I
hope he
wanted him
do.
to play Johnny Cage. The fuck you mean?
I
What?
do.
He's actually
do.
going to be great. He would actually be a great Johnny Cage.
He's Johnny
I
Cage.
want Miz to
He's
play Johnny
perfect
Cage.
for that role.
He would actually be
Nigga,
awesome.
one of the original creators of the Mortal Kombat series is like supporting Miz on like trying to get that role as Johnny Cage.
It would be
John
great.
Tobias or
Yes.
Ed Boon. Yeah, John Tobias.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
they
would take
mentioned
it.
his name in the movie.
Tobias wants Miz to do Johnny Cage.
They mentioned his name in the movie too.
I would take it.
So that little nigga.
I'm
Oh,
not the only one to caught
all right.
that.
Before
But
we
anyway.
move on, we had this argument last week. What is the worst Tyler Perry movie to you?
All of them.
So good.
My bad. I didn't hear y'all. What did you say?
What is the worst Tyler Perry movie to you?
Oh, you really? Wait.
Hold on,
Wait, come on,
wait,
man.
hold on. Because Crystal immediately just said all of them.
Like, are you serious? Like, I thought you were my friend, Ray.
I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass.
All right, okay. Let's talk about damn, can I go down the line?
Okay.
Bruh.
Here's what we got it. Dion said, I think he said acrimony. He said
Acrimony. Hands
And I
down,
said-
acrimony.
I said temptation.
Shamar Moore's wig.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Will always be a nomination for
it.
me. I'm sorry.
Stop
Yo.
it.
Yo, let Jamal Moore have his cornrows, bro.
Shamar Moore will never live another day. Like his mixtape is so bad. Like you literally have. I've seen you in a wig for cornrows. I've seen you dancing on Soul Train to Right There. And
I remember that.
by Nelly. Oh my god! Like, come
Oh
on.
God, I'm old because I'm old enough to remember that shit.
Yo, it's sad, bro. Like
Christ.
you just don't
Oh my
understand.
God.
I
All right,
remember
all
him-
joke aside, Tyler Perry's the one that I deemed as the worst is the one called Boo.
The Halloween movie.
The Medea's Halloween.
part 1 and
Which
part
one?
2.
Both of them?
Both.
It's funny
Not
because
both with a TH, both with an F at the end.
you know what's funny. I actually like those movies, but
Right, they were funny.
yeah, but
They
I'm
were
not
actually
gonna like argue. I'm not gonna argue with it because it is a stupid movie. But
I think that was the intention for it just to be a stupid ass movie. Like it was genuinely funny. Again,
Yeah,
it's
but
one of
you have
those.
certain
It's one of
levels
those who
of
said it like you
stupid.
just gotta turn off your brain and just just laugh. And yeah, it's one of those. Don't take it
I mean,
serious.
don't get
Just
me
turn
wrong.
off your
That
brain
movie,
for a minute.
that
Okay,
movie,
so
that
I
movie
hate
pissed
it.
me off. Don't get me wrong. That movie pissed me off because like, what grown man gonna let another grown man not talk to you in your house like that without you putting hands on him? So I don't care how sophisticated you are. If you come in my house and you're not speaking to me, like we gonna have a meeting with God right now.
All right, okay. So here's my thing. All right, so I don't like Why Did I Get Married? I hate those movies.
I actually like those movies.
I like those movies too.
I don't like Why Did I Get Married? I don't like.
I didn't like the second Why Did I Get Married? The first one was cool. I didn't like the second one.
The second one was cool.
The second one was cool. Like,
Anyway, continue.
Was it Family Reunion? No.
Is that the one with Tiana Taylor? She gonna buy her in?
Yeah, whichever one that is. I hated
Jesus.
that one. I hated that one. That was like the dumbest shit
Was
ever.
Bow Wow in? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
That
Bow Wow was
yeah,
in that
Bow
one.
was in that one. As
I
much as
hated that one.
as much as I
See,
like
okay,
Tiana
so
Taylor, she made it hard to watch that movie just from doing that.
here's my biggest why I don't like Tyler Perry, because Ray did this shit because he knows if there's one director I do not like Tyler Perry. All of his movies consist of
Uh-huh.
the same concept. Every
It's
last one of
pushing
them.
an agenda.
It's the same one. He likes to shed light on light skinned guys and shed the darkness on the dark skinned guys. He wants to make the dark skinned guys seem abusive
Hold up,
or
let's go all the way specific. It's always a dark skinned bald head nigga.
it's always a dark skinned bald head dude.
I'm
Doing
dark
this again.
skinned. I'm
We really
bald.
doing this
I hate
again?
you, and I hate
Yes.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. We have to get that. He
Do
should
we
have
have to do this again?
Ray. Okay.
I just
Okay.
wanted a quick answer.
Hey,
I'm not
hey,
even going.
father. I'm sorry. Tell
No,
Ray to stop bringing up Tyler Perry.
You
Tell
uncovered
him
this
stop.
rabbit hole. We're going all the way in,
No,
damn it.
no, no. We're not going all the
Nah,
fucking
I
way
just
in.
wanted a quick answer.
You
No,
want
father, hear me out. Hear me out, father. I do not bring up Tyler Perry. You know this. Ray
Did
does
someone
it to
else just
piss me
join the?
off.
He just wanted a quick answer.
All right, my answer is done. No, I mean all his movies are not that great. The one with Angela Bassett is probably my favorite one, but even that one was kind of stupid.
That
Sort
was
of.
Beat the Browns.
Yeah, I like that one. And yeah, the
Why
worst
do I
one.
know this?
Yeah, the worst one is the one with Bow Wow and all them people. Like that shit was stupid.
That was
No,
family.
I'll tell you what's stupid. When he fucking places himself as the love interest, it makes the movie trash.
Dog, oh my god.
I
When he
hate when he
becomes a
plays the
part of the
love
movie.
interest,
I
bro.
think outside of him playing Medea, like if he would have just not been in the movies other than him playing Medea, then it would have been fine.
It's like he's
Some of them
trying.
would have been fine.
It's like he's trying to force himself in Eddie Murphy's shoes.
What? Oh God, I'm sorry. That was
He
really
doesn't
funny.
have the acting
Hold on,
capabilities to do the shit that
hold
Eddie
on.
Murphy's done in like Nutty Professor and Norbit and shit like that. Tyler Perry doesn't have that capacity as an actor. I'm sorry.
Wow.
First of all, not a lot of people have that capacity of an actor. Let's be real. But the point is, I just don't like the concept of his movies, and I feel like he's contradicting himself in a lot of things that he do and say in the way he carries the situation. But that's just me.
Well, the thing is that his agenda, every time he makes a movie, it's about a Black woman who happens to be single, angry. She finds Jesus, she finds her way, and that's what I get from it. Or it's always a broken family. Okay? When they do come
What the hell?
together, it's a lot of issues that realistically it doesn't go that way in the Black community, but for entertainment purposes, he pushes a certain agenda. And the fact that he's a grown ass man dressing as a woman, it's not really it's not really helping when it comes to showing the Black man's strength. Just saying. Did I
Okay.
Is
say
that
too
real
much?
nigga Brad I'm hearing?
Is that real
Yeah,
nigga, Brad?
yeah, that me. What's up?
Real nigga Brad. What's good?
I'm missing a lot of context here, but I can tell we're talking about Tyler Perry and his reception. uh,
I asked him what's the worst Tyler Perry movie.
okay, that's oh man.
A loaded question.
Because the thing is, like, it's funny enough. So while I do, see, Tyler Perry is one of those people who, at least from my experience, I actually don't mind him as a straight actor for the most part. But usually, the things I like him the most in is when he's out of his normal stuff, when he decides to be different. I was like, all right, so you definitely have prowess, but you choose to do these specific things. Um, if we're talking about movies that he's done, like he wrote, produced, and directed, uh, God, well, I think the tipping point. I think we all know that like there was something. God, there's just so many. like, um, Medea Christmas, my final answer. There we go. I don't know.
Was there a Medea Christmas? There's probably
Yes, there
was.
Yes,
was.
there was.
Hell, there was a lot of Medea movies.
You know what? I don't. If I were to do an honorary mention, there is a direct-to-video movie I remember seeing that he did in 2015 called Tyler Perry's Medea's Tough Love. It's animated. It's an
Oh,
animated movie.
I never watched that
Yeah,
one. I heard it was bad
I
though.
saw that. It was all right. It was all right.
Yeah.
It, it was one of the it wasn't outright horrible, but it was nothing to write home about either. You
No.
know.
Yeah. I've never seen Boo a Medea Halloween or Boo 2 a Medea Halloween. I haven't seen any of those. Um, I've seen some of his cameo appearances in other movies. I remember he was in Star Trek 2009 for some reason. He wasn't bad. It's just like, oh wow, he can do other movies. That's great.
No, it's not.
I don't know. It's just different.
I think I'm the only one that has faith in Tyler Perry trying to do something outside of Medea. But he just got to let them reins go of him not being a director.
Yeah, I honestly I agree with you, Ray. That's how I feel generally.
I just need him to bring more strength when it comes to representing a certain culture. I just feel like he's riding off of the piggy banks of stereotypes and getting money from it and not putting back into the community. So we can talk about the movies, but the real nitty gritty of the agenda, it's not really. He has to be the full package. I just feel like his movies is full of bullshit.
I feel like he just inserts who he wants to act in that movie, and it's the same plot concept in every single movie.
Well,
My
yeah,
man,
look at his life right now.
Yeah, he worked Cicely Tyson to death, may God rest her soul.
God rest her soul.
I
Now,
just don't want Tyler Perry to be in a serious ass movie, and I'm looking at him as Medea throughout the fucking movie.
He's already ruined that. He's already ruined that chance.
He's Medea
He
to
has
me.
an image
I was
around him.
about to say, can you see him outside that dress?
No,
No,
no. Not
No,
even in his
no.
own movie, Ray. In his own movie, I can't see him outside of the dress.
I'm like, that's Medea.
Like even in a suit and tie. We know it's the same thing. It doesn't. You've already put a label on who you are.
See, I've said this before. How like once you see someone in a certain role, like that's what you know that motherfucker as. You know, I'm always gonna know Hugh Jackman as
Wait,
Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? I'm always
Yeah.
gonna know Robert Downey Jr. as either Iron Man or Sherlock Holmes.
Wait. Hold on. You don't see Tyler Perry as Alex Cross?
Shut up. Hey.
He tried. Okay, he tried in that movie. But he wasn't in shape for that movie. That
He
was
was terrible as Spider-Man. I hated him.
Oh man.
I forgot he was a Spider-Man.
Exactly. That's how terrible he was.
All I'm saying is,
I can't get over Jamie Foxx's comb over.
listen. All I'm saying is
that he got raised from the dead after dressing in a dress. Jamie Foxx.
Come on, man. We seen Jamie Foxx and Ali. We can get over the coma.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm probably the only one who actually saw this.
Okay, but that was Houdini Brown. Like, no one, and that was the 70s. Everybody had afros with balding spots. Like, he had an excuse. There was no excuse to have a bald comb over and you're black. And whatever movie, what year did that movie come out in?
2014. I know.
No excuse. No excuse.
But see, we can actually see. We can talk about this and say Jamie can pull that off. Yeah. And like, but we can't say that about Tyler Perry, man.
Also, like Jamie Foxx, at least to me, played a decent. Like when he actually became Electro, he was fine. It was just what he did before it was dumb. I'm the only one who peed Tyler Perry when he tried to be Baxter Stockman in the second Michael Bay.
Yeah, that's what I did like. It's terrible.
Like what the fuck is Medea doing in Transformers?
Hey, shut the fuck up.
You know what's bad? I said the same thing about John Cena in Bumblebee. What the fuck is John Cena?
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But like, okay, so to continue off from like the whole bringing back the community part, though, so I've actually had this discussion a lot with some of my family who are fans of his work, I brought up the whole archetypes and things we keep going through just to see what their opinion is on. And one argument that keeps coming back is that, you know, he's given a lot of people jobs. That he's like actually gotten people up the ground that people wouldn't know about them except for those plays and those movies, and then they would do other stuff.
Is
And I
this
wanted,
Tyler that you're talking about?
huh?
Who are we talking about right now? I'm
We're
sorry.
talking about Tyler Perry. Sorry, you broke up
Okay.
for a second on my end. So yeah, that's just an argument that a bunch of fan members kept trying to tell me, and I want to know what your thoughts were on that when it comes to bringing back Community, like bringing people that wouldn't get any recognition, and now they're like mainstreamer and other stuff.
We're
Actors
not
Yeah.
we're
and
not
stuff.
critiquing you off of what you do for. We're critiquing you based off of the movies you make.
There we go. That's what I was
Like
okay.
this is
So we're
not
not agreeing.
a who's a better person outside of Hollywood type of conversation. This is how good are your movies. I don't care if you put the greatest actors in your movies. The movie is terrible. It
Rudy
happens.
Hustle, Rudy Hustle as a prostitute did kind of throw me off though.
Like, come on, like seriously.
It was like, no, Rudy.
And then it was
I
the red
mean, yeah,
wig,
we
bro.
want her
You
to
seen
see,
the
we
wig?
wanted to see
Did you
her
see the
as an
wig?
adult doing adult stuff, but yeah, that was extreme.
Did you see the wig? Did you see the wig? Did you see the wig?
Oh my God.
Are
Did
we
you see the
are we really
wig?
revisiting Tyler Perry and the shitty wig conversation
What is
again?
up
You
with
know
Tyler
what?
Perry in
No,
this hair?
please,
We need to
God,
get the
no,
wig and put it in a glass
no,
case.
No.
I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry.
no.
Are we
God.
really going back to that?
It's,
This always happens when Tyler Perry's discussed.
I know. It's like 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Just for some reason, always come back.
It
Wait,
always comes
did
back to Tyler Perry.
Come
I
back.
forgot? Did anyone see Nobody's Fool? But I didn't see it.
Which one is
Didn't see it.
nobody's fool?
It had
That was the
Tiffany
one with
Haddish
Tiffany Haddish and
and
that other
Tika
girl.
Sumter. Tika Sumter. Hey, that's Tika Sumter.
Yeah.
I like her. I'm
That's a
sorry.
fine.
That
I
is a
saw
funny
Nobody's
one.
Fool, and it's actually funny. I must say.
Oh, that's the one with Tiffany Had. Oh,
Yes,
no.
it is because
Yeah.
Tiffany
Yeah.
Haddish made it funny.
I think it's on Hulu. I probably should watch that.
See,
Just
now Tyler Perry wrote and directed that movie. I don't think he acted in it at all.
he better not.
Nope, he didn't.
Or
He didn't
what?
act
What
in
would
it.
have been funny if he left his dirty wig somewhere in that movie, like just sitting on a
Oh,
table somewhere?
I
Like
think he
I've
gave Whoopi
acted.
Goldberg a wig, so I'm pretty sure that was. I don't know.
Yeah. The last
I feel
movie he
like
apparently did.
there are a lot more different concepts to get a point across instead of doing the same thing over and over and over and over again.
But it works. That's probably his logic. If he keeps getting money, he
That's why.
doesn't
Well,
stop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly, that's what he said. He was like, "I know
yeah,
my audience. I know."
yeah,
That's literally what he
yeah.
if it
said.
ain't
I'm
broke,
not
don't
one of
fix
them.
it.
I'm not
the
one of
Like,
them. It used to be
the
his.
only part of Tyler Perry that I don't agree with is that he's getting money based off the stereotypes of the Black community, the
That's
Black
it.
culture. That's the only thing. And gentrification is happening worldwide to Black communities. So unless you're putting money back into the Black community and making money off the stereotypes, but teaching us how to build and make money, you have no right to continue making fucking movies.
And let's be real. He's giving opportunities to people, but he's giving opportunities to people in his is sort of in his circle. He rarely goes out like and there's a rare introducing type of thing going on. Like it's usually somebody who hasn't done it in a while. We haven't seen him in a movie in a minute. And it's like, oh snap, I haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, like Blair Underwood.
Mention that.
Yeah, stuff like that. But other than that, it's never like somebody, introducing such and such and such. Oh, this is the first time we seen him act or anything like that. Even down to Keke Palmer when she was a kid, we seen her before. So it
and he's
wasn't like
done.
it wasn't like a oh snap type of moment. It was like he recycles the same actors that's
Dude,
in his circle, and then he carefully picks outside of that circle on who he gives opportunities to. And it's just that, like, and some of those people outside of the circle become people inside of the circle. Cicely Tyson, and that's how that goes about. I feel like
yo,
his best movies are the ones that he isn't like like a main character in.
I haven't seen Lance Gross in really anything beyond Tyler Perry stuff.
Exactly.
Did you know he
Like,
was in Half and Half? I don't know if
Yes.
anybody ever watched that.
He was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was
Yeah.
in. He was one of. He was actually in like the last season. He was one of Mona's interests, and in that last season where she had to pick between
Yeah.
him, and a cook. It was just, and then like it just goes off of there.
oh, he's in the Bobby Brown story. Apparently, I would never know that if I didn't go to Wikipedia just now.
I
Hawaii
still have never
Five-O.
watched the Bobby Brown story. I watched the new edition one, but I'm not.
Yeah, I
watching
didn't watch the Bobby Brown one. I watched New
I
Edition.
watched the middle always to the end. I haven't seen the beginning.
The Bobby Brown movie was way better. They did their thing with that movie.
Way better than the new edition one.
It was way better than the new edition, in my opinion.
But the New Edition one was great though.
The new edition one was
Yeah,
great, but Bobby Brown, nah, that
But
movie
yeah, that's
was fucking
Bobby.
good.
That's Bobby. That's Bobby. I knew that thing was gonna be turned up.
Oh, that shit was turned.
Boy, that's Bobby Brown, boy. You know that's my spirit animal, man. Bobby do all the things I wish I could do.
Why would Bobby Brown be your spirit animal?
Wait a minute, I'm so lost. Are we talking about the singer or are we talking about something totally different?
The singer.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but-
Just making sure.
Outside of Bobby Brown doing what he did and how he did it and when he did it. Bobby Brown was a hell of a guy, man.
Oh yeah, I've said that too. I said Bobby Brown done lived, but I've also said Bobby Brown done lived a tragic life. Like
Yeah, he did. He's paid his dues, man. Trust me, he done lost a lot.
Due to himself. I don't mean
Yeah,
to
that's why I say he's paid. You got people who don't. You got people who do all these things and don't really. You're wondering like, damn, how's he? Why is he? You know. But now you just like, damn, man, I feel bad for Bobby. Even back then, we felt bad for Bobby. Bobby ain't feel bad for Bobby.
I mean, the only person that was hyping him up was Whitney. So
Hey, and you know, I get backlash for saying that Whitney was the reason why he started doing what he was doing.
yeah, yo, Whitney was not goody two shoes like everybody said she was. She was
Whitney was high
wild.
class. Whitney was high class when she met Bobby. Boy, Bobby wasn't even touching that type of money. He wasn't even getting that type of. He wasn't even that type of game yet. Whitney was already an A-list celebrity when she met Bobby Brown.
Yeah, because white folks love Whitney Houston.
Exactly. So she was already doing her dirt. You know what I'm saying? And she was the GOAT. And then she got a hold of Bobby. Bobby fell in love. He couldn't get rid of her. Whitney put that thing on him, man. Whitney is something else. We don't know. We don't know. I'm trying to tell y'all, Whitney might have been Laura Harvey.
Oh my
before
God.
Laura
All right.
Harvey.
Okay.
Please,
You
God.
never know.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's not
Okay.
disrespectful.
Move on.
Yeah,
We're
let me
moving
not-
on.
We're not gonna touch it, but
I'm not going to touch it.
I'm gonna
It's
just
not
say this. I
disrespectful.
disagree with you. I think someone is Lori Harvey, but I feel like if I say this name, this person's gonna pop up out of nowhere. But
Say it.
Aaliyah.
Oh. Next subject. Oh,
Yeah, that's
man. God damn.
So-
and hey, you want to know the fucked up part? I kind of believe you. Damn, that's why I said next. I want to get
I had to step over here real quick. What's happening?
nothing.
We already on the
Nothing.
next.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
on,
yeah,
on
nothing,
the next
nothing.
subject. Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
We're gonna leave this
No.
where this at.
So how did you guys feel about? So how did you guys feel about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? For those,
I love it.
I haven't fucking watched it yet.
I love
Yeah.
it. I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
The ending was beautiful.
The ending was great, and I can't wait for what they do because that nigga about to get out of jail.
Yo, I hated it. No, I can't. I freaking loved it. I love the whole thing. Nothing about it was great.
It's amazing.
I'm just now watching WandaVision.
you just not watching WandaVision?
Yeah, I wait.
Oh
See,
my God.
I'm a marathoner.
I've been watching that. I've been watching that and Invincible and like.
Okay,
I want the
guys,
shows
I
to
already
marinate.
finished it, so let me know where y'all are at because I don't want to spoil it for nobody.
Okay.
Oh, I finished it all. I finished everything.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
finished
I'm waiting for Loki.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for Loki.
okay. So I haven't. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I will say, like, I enjoyed both shows. Falcon Winter Soldier was way more up my alley, and it cements to me what Marvel's plan is between these shows and these movies and what I would want.
Mhm.
Like, basically, without my only concern about what they were doing was like how essential would you need to watch these shows for, and I feel after finishing Falcon Winter Soldier that you can go to your hypothetical Captain America 4 and not miss anything, but you'll be missing out on so much great build up if you didn't watch that show. Like,
Okay. Yo,
that's all I'm gonna say about that.
did anybody else feel sympathy for John Walker, or was it just me?
So
Fuck
at
him.
the beginning, they did a good job of showing that while yeah he's a jerk, he is coming from a decent place. Like he's actually trying to do the right thing, but he's just raised in the U.S. military like a normal person. So he didn't have the idealism of Steve. But as he gradually went through, kept going through it, became more of a monster, and then he had that big old speech about how he was made to do this. You can't follow him, but you can believe where he's coming from.
Oh,
And that's
as an ex-military person now, that shit kind of hit me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that shit kind of hit me. Like,
and without going too much into the ending, I like what they're doing with at the very last moment. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I like that too. But, with like I said, like as a military person, when he said, "You made me into this monster," it's just like I felt that. It's just like you do what you're supposed to do and what they tell you to do. And then since it got out in the open, like you gonna save your ass and not save it. When they took away his benefits, and like that shit hurt me. It's like even though I
Yeah.
was like I got an honorary discharge, but if I was like had an other than honorable or discharge, I was like when they said other than honorable, I said ooh. This is like the military personnel in me go ooh. Just.
And
But
sorry, you were trying to say something?
I was about to say, my favorite part was though, when Adora Milaje did whip his ass, and he just kind of sat there.
Yo, the
And
door.
he
That
like,
is some heated
Yo,
super soldiers.
Wallace, I need you to finish this show.
Yeah, Wallace,
I,
you way behind.
dude,
bro,
Isaiah Bradley, Wallace, Isaiah Bradley.
what?
You'll see.
you'll see. But
Isaiah.
I'm gonna watch it.
I ain't never seen someone's pride hurt so badly after getting whipped. Even though we know how the Dora Milaje fucking how
Oh
they handle
yeah,
business, but
yeah.
he
Boy,
he
I
sat there. He
enjoyed it.
said,
I
"They even
enjoyed
got
it.
superpowers," and
I
I fucking
enjoyed it. I
I
enjoyed it.
laughed. I
I
died.
enjoyed every
And
minute of it.
Bucky had me dying. He was like, he was like, yo. As soon as he put his hand on his head, I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Oh God, Dora Milaje. I just need more of them.
Oh, I do. I was like, yo, I need more from them. That shit was good.
I was driving when they first showed up, and then
Yeah. I
You
mean,
were
I,
watching it while you were driving? What?
I wasn't really watching it. I was listening to it. Okay, I didn't have the screen on.
Yo,
Don't worry.
Oh,
Listen,
you a brave soul.
what the
I
fuck,
need
right?
nigga?
I needed Falcon and Winter Soldier, man. I just needed it.
Hey, nah,
That's
that's some scary
multitasking
shit.
on a whole new, bruh.
Hold up. That's a new one for me. You're fucking listening to this shit while you're driving?
Listen, man. Sam can't wait.
What the fuck?
It wasn't that far. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not like I was going like
Nah,
on
that's
the
crazy to
beltway.
me. I could never do some shit
That's
like that.
still
I'm
dangerous
sorry.
as fuck.
That's- I'm watching my show and I'm driving at the same time. I got my earphones on. Something tragic happened. I'm like, oh shit. I'm over here. I got my hand on the wheel. I'm shaking a little bit because I want to look. Nah.
Oh, good. I needed it. I needed it. I couldn't wait.
You know what you
All right.
sound like?
I could wait for WandaVision. I like WandaVision, but I could wait. But Falcon Winter Soldier,
I
man,
couldn't wait.
dude,
I couldn't wait.
I don't need
listen,
it.
but
I
guys,
don't need it.
I need
I don't need it. I
I
don't need it.
definitely don't need it.
can't wait. I can't wait. You know I can't wait.
I mean, Wallace, when you
yes.
see the look, you all know the look of this man. It looks so good. The Wakandans hooked him up so. You know what? Okay, guys, stop talking about it. All right.
Oh, you talking about the suit? Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
So, Brett, all right. Let me ask you this: like who do you think took a worse ass whipping, John Walker or Vegeta when Android 18 whipped his ass?
No. Okay. Now listen.
Why'd you have to feel like that?
I mean,
Right.
Vegeta got his whole arm broken though.
Bruh,
But you have.
that nigga, they both lost. They broke his pride.
I think
Fuck that.
you got to think about
When
the
Vegeta got beat
weight
by
of the
Frieza,
pride.
there's no ass whooping worse than Vegeta getting his ass beat by Frieza.
Yes, there is. Hulk versus Thanos.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh,
I ain't
Yo,
never seen someone get two
Yeah,
piece like that in my
yeah, he was getting his ass. Yeah,
That
he
was
got
a
he
fucked up movie.
unhulked the Hulk. Nigga, he
Yo, he
unhulked
beat
the
him so
Hulk.
bad,
yeah,
he
he
didn't even want
unhulked
to
the
come
Hulk,
out no
man.
more.
It's nothing like it.
No,
guys,
that
I
Yo,
don't I don't
you know
respect you
what type
bringing
of
that up
gangster shit you gotta be on to
as a
unhulk Bruce Banner,
The
bro?
Hulk. Yeah, that's what I
as
said, man.
man
He
as
turned
a
him
Hulk
down.
as a Hulk enthusiast. I'm disappointed you had to bring that up.
no,
But my
listen.
man,
No,
It was
I'm
pretty
a Hulk fan
embarrassing
too.
though.
The
You
Hulk is
gotta
my favorite
admit.
fucking superhero. But let's be real. Like the Hulk got
That
his
boy got
ass
his
beat.
ass beat.
baby,
No, listen,
he
listen.
was
I
having a
view
rough
He looked
day.
like a
He was
fucking
having a rough
raccoon.
day.
Yo,
bro,
my nigga said no. I was like,
bro,
yo,
Hulk tried to hit this man and he got two piece. That was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. He said, pop, pop.
Hulk got slapped in the mouth for having an attitude by his father. That's what happened.
That
Did
shit
even see it?
reminded me of the fucking Sharkeisha video. He said, bitch.
Yeah.
Sarkeesian, no, bait.
me, me.
What kills me? We didn't even see him throughout the whole movie. He was gone after that. We didn't
That
see him
part.
until Endgame.
Oh man, that shit. Yeah, that one was really good.
But no, to answer your question, Bray, I feel like the weight is too different. This Vegeta was on a high that he just reached a whole new form and beat the supposed android that was going to destroy everyone. And so then when his random chick showed up, I was like, oh man, I feel myself. I'm great. I'm even better than Kakarot. And then my entire pride and my arm got destroyed. Well then,
All
well
right, hold
done.
on. Father, could you mute yourself? Because I'm about to say something that's a spoiler. Can you like deafen yourself for it?
Hold on. Go.
Okay, so was that and like correct me if I'm wrong. Was that before or after he took that serum?
That's before he like if he didn't take the serum yet. Wait, no, he did. I think he
He
did. He
did
already
take
took it
the serum and then
at
got
that
his
point.
ass whipped by the Dora Milaje.
It
Yeah.
just
No, because
sounds
what
so
happened was
bad.
he stole the last vial of the super soldier serum when he fought the Dora Milaje and got fucked up. He hadn't used it yet, but he had it on him.
Oh yeah. You're right. Because that was the final straw, and I was like, you know what, I need this. And then he took that shit like,
Wait, what happened to Q?
Yeah, Q. He'll probably be back, but that's why I was asking. Like, I don't remember if he took he took it or not, and if he took it, then got his ass whipped. I'm putting that up there because my man literally he sat there, he thought about life. He said, "Yo, they don't even have superpowers."
They
He,
weren't even super
nah,
soldiers.
they weren't even
nah.
super soldiers, and he just looked.
I'll never. Dog, like the look on his face is forever embedded in my fucking brain. Just nigga.
Now, don't get
No,
me wrong, Vegeta, like literally, like getting his arm broke and then started screaming. That shit, like, it kind of hurt my soul too. It was like, damn, he worked so hard just to get his ass whipped. But
I almost
like,
spit on my juice.
but I don't know. Watching John Walker just get manhandled and everybody watching him getting his manhandled and Bucky laughing at him, and then like Falcon is just like, "Are we gonna help?" And Bucky's like, "I don't
Should
know,
we?
should we?"
listen, Anthony Maggie's making the funniest faces in all these shows. I swear. Like,
And he did. And like first off, Bucky, like I think he knew to stay out of there because when he did try to interfere, they took his arm. He just did you
hey
know
man,
did you know they could do
Every
that?
time you say it, it sounds so fucked up.
It is. They took his arm. He's like, did you know they could
It's
do
like
that? He was like, I didn't know.
It's like they pressed 3 buttons on his fucking shoulder and the shit just fell off.
Yeah, boop, boop. She said boop boop boop. I was like, yo, yo.
We hit. We get it. We take it away. Oh god, I love them. I can't wait for Black Panther 2.
Okay, all right. My next question: how many of y'all watched Invincible up to this point?
Ooh,
I don't
What
think I
now?
started.
Invincible.
I want
I need to start
I'm-
watching that.
Next week is probably gonna be my best week to start it though, because I'm transitioning to a different job and I may have more time. So there's that.
Dang, so I really can't ask this question about him and Amber. It's like whose fault really was it?
I'm just gonna say Amber without context because whatever.
Oh, were you done, Ray?
Yeah, I was done. I was done. I think I'm the only one that's watched Invincible, so this is all right. So let me get to our final topic. Has any of y'all seen that Dr. Umar interview?
You know I did.
You know, I did.
I did.
I know you
Didn't
did.
finish it yet, but I did start it. So
I sure it wasn't the one talking about Biden.
Say it
He was
again.
talking about.
What was it? What was the topic that he was talking about? Because he talks about so much shit.
Yeah, he talked about a lot of different topics.
He talked about the school system, him not supporting Biden.
Okay, yeah, the Biden one. All right, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. I was like, so for those that did see it, what y'all thought about it, that interview?
I thought it was an excellent interview only because he shut down Charlemagne and he showed him why he was wrong. And all Charlemagne could have done was say, He didn't say much because he knew what he was saying was the truth.
Yeah. And he also shut down Envy too with the whole Ma'Khia Bryant thing too. So that was
He did so eloquently, I might add, because Envy was sounding real dumb.
Yes, he
That
was.
has got to be the most incoherent argument I've ever heard in my life. You talk about, well, you know, he's about to stab the girl, and I'm like, what?
Okay, but to be fair, you can't call the cops and then take the power into your hands because they're gonna use any excuse to kill you. So at the end of the day, yes, a little girl's life was taken, but at the same time, they're here to serve and protect. If you call them to serve you, what do you think's gonna happen?
It's just the fact that the cop just came out and said,
Well,
hey, put that down. Bah, bah, bah. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, so no de-escalation? You just not gonna, like, just bye-bye, that's it?
but I'm just gonna be realistic. If you call the cops, and all of us is black, okay, they could hardly tell the difference between any black person if if they don't come from certain areas. Okay, I'm just gonna call it for what it is. He don't know who the fuck it is. He's not gonna say, well, your voice sounds familiar. He's not even the one taking the fucking call. So if you got a little girl stabbing another little girl after someone called the cops or she personally called the cops, what do you think is going to happen? He's going to feel it's in his right to shoot. And plus, let's face it, unless it's this big, no black family is going to sue the cops. They're not going to sue I would say company, because America's a full company, but I'm not going to go there. But they're not going to sue the cops in that state, period.
my thing is the cops shouldn't have been called. And like, I know, like, first, I don't know why a 29-year-old woman is coming to jump a 15-year-old girl. First of all, it's just weird. I feel like that. I don't think the cops should have been even
Involved.
gone there. I felt like whoever was the adult should have really shut that down, no matter who was there, because there was a bunch of people there. And then as far, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I don't know, because I was gonna say, as far as Umar goes, I did like everything he was talking about, especially like the things we was talking about, how and like me and Father done touched on it so many times. And for some reason, Joe Biden proved this in the 100 Days State of the Union speech. It's just that he was talking about how he's doing everything for everybody, but the people that voted him in, we still ain't really getting much for it.
No, he made a clear fucking example of how Biden is not fucking for us. And I don't mean to curse, but this whole agenda of it's just I'm not for this man. He has yet to prove that he's for the people of all different fucking races. He's
Jim
only
Crow
for
Joe.
the people to push his fucking agenda. I'm sorry, I'm not for him.
But we just need to vote. We just need to vote.
Hey, listen.
I guess I'm not black then.
I ain't vote for the motherfucker. So
that's all them old Negroes were saying. Just vote, and then everything will be okay.
Right. Okay.
It's one thing to vote, but understand who and what the fuck you're voting for.
That's my thing.
Right. Are we voting to be put in concentration camps? Are we voting to keep masks on our face? What are we voting for? Explain.
What was your question, Ray?
Since you didn't vote for anybody, how do you feel that people will say you don't really have a voice since you didn't vote?
I didn't say I didn't vote at all. I just didn't vote for Biden. I didn't vote for Trump's bitch ass either. But like, I put something down on that paper.
Who did you vote for?
Secret.
You know what? I can't even fucking remember. I just put something other than Trump and Biden just because I had a. Okay, we spoke about this several times about how the Democrats treat Black America. We've been over that conversation at least 1,000 times since I've been doing this podcast with you niggas. But
so, hey man, 2016 I voted for Hulk Hogan, so it's just
man, all I'm saying is
I'm sorry.
Did you vote for Kanye?
Jokes going around for the past 2 years or so about Dwayne Johnson considering running for motherfucking president. If he does, I'm voting for him. I don't give a fuck.
I actually think he's serious. Did you vote for Kanye?
No.
Oh, hell no.
Who in their right mind? You know what? Never mind.
He did get votes. He did get votes.
That's why I said, you know what? Never mind. That's why I said, never mind. He got a nice few votes too. Not enough to win, but he got a good few.
And I think I told y'all done boosted his ego. Like he came in late and got votes. That's
but who boosted his ego? Who boosted
the people that voted for Kanye?
We need to really analyze these motherfuckers because the people to vote for Kanye is a reason why we have, people that think that shooting someone just because of the color in their skin is correct, is right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. All I know is that people did vote for him, so I know it says something. But it's just one of I don't know. I love that interview. I think I always like the interviews. I know there's a lot of people on Twitter though, especially like people that are LGBT. They don't like him because how his stance on the LGBT are. So
don't get me started on that group of people. Everything is a victimization. I'm sorry. If y'all are part of that community, fine. But I have a friend that because I didn't put a certain letters on my fucking Instagram thinks I'm against them. That's the fuckery I'm talking about. Just let
me your pronouns? You ain't put them pronouns down there?
Nope. I'm about to put some verbs if they don't leave me alone.
It's not funny, but it's funny.
You need to put your pronouns in there so that we.
No, fuck the pronouns.
My pronouns are
rainbow.
For real, I understand it.
But, what's your pronouns? My pronouns are ass man.
Yeah, that nigga. My pronouns are that nigga. So.
Honestly, I get it, but you don't have to force people to do it. Like if you don't want to do it, then you don't have to do it. You know.
See, here's my
Celebrities
thing.
are being canceled for it, guys. It's really
Yeah,
serious.
Man,
but like,
hey, listen. Just start calling everybody dude. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude.
Right.
shut the
We're all
fuck up.
dudes.
Gender specific. Everybody's a dude.
Here's my thing. I'm just like, because like they're doing their own thing, and they're trying to advocate for themselves and shit like that. That's cool and all, but at the end of the day, just make the shit simple. Just make this shit like it doesn't have to be 10,000 things at once. Like, who are you? You're either one or the
And that's
other. I don't
honestly,
know.
and that's all we ask. That's
Just
really
make
all
it
we ask. Just
simple.
who are you?
Cause I be watching some of their videos from time to time, and they be even confused. Like, yo, what the fuck? You got so many damn letters here. Like, the fuck?
I remember that video. It was like a bunch of them, and they was arguing
Yeah,
with each other. Oh, I love
yeah.
that video.
That part. I think they were like in a
I
white room
loved
or
it.
something. It was a
Yeah,
good interview though.
One of them, he was
and when
like,
one,
"It's just
and
too many
it was
damn
a good
letters."
interview. And then when one
I mean,
trans person got on another
it's the
trans person,
reason
I
certain
don't
people,
know.
and I'm not. This is gonna sound fucked up, but it's the reasons why certain people kind of just refer to them as the alphabet community.
You know what?
You mean the Alphabet Gang?
Yeah,
Alphabet community, alphabet gang. The point is,
Alphabetical.
there's a reason why certain individuals just fucking. That's how they refer to them,
I
and
miss the
it's
days.
not even me just trying to. I'm for whoever does stumble across and listen to this, this isn't even me trying to like offend nobody, but
Right.
just
I would,
something's got to give with all of this.
I would just like to go back to the days when I was in high school. People was just figuring out what they like, who they like, and how they want to be addressed. And I knew them personally. They told me their backstory if they were comfortable to tell me their backstory. And I addressed them how they wanted me to address them. Just because you're a guy and you're dressing up like a feminine woman or a woman, basically, does not give me the right to call you. There she goes. Maybe you don't like to be fucking called she, but in sometimes in situations in classes, if you don't know the person's backstory, you don't know them personally, and you're like, "Hey, girl, what's up?" That person may not like that shit, but here you are representing one guy, representing the whole of the gay community, and he's saying, "No, you need to call us her and she's and all this fucking pronouns and verbs and shit like that." We don't know everybody's fucking story, and that shit needs to stop. And because I don't say she's this, I'm gonna get attacked by someone who doesn't even know the backstory of this person. Get the fuck out of here with that. No, not doing it.
They gonna cancel you for that one.
I don't care.
They got the pitchforks and everything.
They are, and I'm good with that.
Why?
But I always tell people too. But I always tell people, watch these people, because these are the people that are getting they shit heard and done. Because like, look at how much shit they have passed, like just for them specifically. And then another thing and I thank God Umar brought this up when he brought up Asians getting the legislation specifically for them. I was like, yep, that's and I even said it in this podcast. I was like, my point was proven. It is literally right there in your face. What are you gonna do about it? And don't give me that whole, well, the civil rights movement, we fought for everybody. What are you going to do
we
specifically?
marched in Selma.
We marched in Selma. Like,
That's
I was
nice.
like,
But what are you gonna
See,
do about it?
wait a minute. See, here's with the civil rights thing. Hold on, wait a minute. Was 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 Asians being chased down with dogs and shit? Was Asians being attacked with hoses and all that other shit during the civil rights
They were
movement?
sitting in internment
No.
camps.
the Japanese were.
The
Yeah, at least
Japanese
the
who are
Japanese were.
allies with us now.
But
Man,
it's funny because the thing is, we make this big deal in America about how progressive black people were, especially like in the 60s and 70s or whatever. But the very same people that literally inspired this country, literally built this country to be what it is today or what it tries to be, they're going to literally ignore you right in front of your face.
Exactly.
And you still got Negroes and the Democrats and Republicans sitting there talking about we're Americans. And I'm like, all right, bro. I don't know how much more clear they can make it to you that they don't give a fuck about you and your community, but I don't know.
Well, I think okay, so to be fair, if you look at the whole picture here, when Asians came to this country, they did not want a certain race. I don't want to make it like a black and white thing and an Asian thing, but just to get my point across, Asians stayed to themselves and they built on what they had. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like they proved themselves who the fuck they are, and they did not really start off as slaves and then have to build from there. They started off coming here and making a way, and they stuck together. They stuck with their own,
They
and
have a
as racist
code.
that may look, they still built for themselves. So the other races is like, well, they hold their own, so let's union up with them. Let's invest with them. They showed them who the fuck they are. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like, because of people like Tyler Perry just pushing the agenda and getting rich off of the backs of stereotypes and other shit. And then the ghetto, I don't even want to go there. You know, we have to prove ourselves. We have to build for ourselves before we have to teach people how to treat us, is what I'm saying. And the whole incident with the girl stabbing, the 29-year-old going after a 15-year-old girl, come on now. It was grown-ass adults there, all black. And until a cop shoots the 15-year-old girl, it's a fucking problem. Well, where's the problem in the video? It clearly showed a grown-ass man kicking a little girl in the fucking head. Where's that? Why are we not talking about that?
She won a little. She won a little. But I think that was the older lady that you were talking about that was involved in that situation, the 29-year-old. I think that was the 29-year-old.
They all was 29. All of them was adults. Except for
the 15-year-old.
And then that just further, yeah. But another thing I want to say was, you know, how many times has the black community tried to like do for itself and something got in the way of it, and it just got shut down almost every time. I mean, like we all know the story of Black Wall Street, right?
Oh, do we? They don't put that in history books, but okay.
Not and then don't get me started on the crack the crack thing and the war on drugs and all of that shit. Don't get me started on that.
Yeah.
Like,
and recently with the BLM movement as well. Let's not, Malcolm X already spoke of it. A fake facade. It's a fake person representing all of us. But as you can clearly see, the lady that bought a whole bunch of fucking mansions, come on now. And look who's funding us. It's not a black person. I can tell you that off the fucking top. It's not a black person.
You spitting tonight.
You about to be a regular up in here, shit. But anyway,
she gets my approval.
I like her. Any last words before we move on to our final thoughts?
Black people, build for yourself first. Just build for yourself first. Stop trying to kumbaya with other people. Build for yourself.
Build for yourself.
Okay. All right. Now we're about to get into our final thoughts. Crystal, usually when we get to there, you get like this. Usually with the final thoughts, you get to say whatever's on your mind. Just the one final thing. Like it doesn't have to be on topic. It could be like anything that's on your mind. So, since you're new here, we're going to start with you. Like, do you have any final thoughts?
Why you gotta start with me though?
we gentlemen up in here, ladies first.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that and so Dion won't say, "Why do I gotta go first?"
Okay.
See now, why you have to go there?
Words, Dion. I took your words. I guess my final thought is just to ascend, to think for yourself and build on business. in order for you to achieve wealth. Because what we're doing now with the stimulus money, if y'all ain't building your own companies by now and having your own, not that 401k bullshit, because that's another topic. That's another topic. But if you're not building on your own and getting your own retirement, building for your whole family, then it is what it is. But with all this stimulus money, build on that. If you're not a millionaire by the ending of this year or next year, well, it is what it is.
Brad, do you have any final thoughts?
Honestly, I mean, I wasn't sure I was gonna make it this tonight, but I miss hearing you guys, like especially on topics like this. Now, I mean, I obviously there's some people I'm not entirely familiar with, because they're new, but I don't know, it's nice hearing a depth conversation like this, and glad you guys haven't gotten too soft or anything. Obviously, Wallace, finish back the Winter Soldier. That's what I need you to do, and then come back.
I will.
Mister, I'm
All
gonna
right.
watch everything, even if it doesn't matter. Like,
Why are you still on that?
yeah,
Oh my god!
You know, folks are petty around here, man.
No,
By the
it's
way,
not. I don't think Brad understands. I am a marathoner. I am the definition of a marathoner. I watched all the Naruto fillers. I watched all that shit.
you watched One
yeah.
Piece.
The whole thing. Detective Conan. I was like, I'm in the 700s. I do this
You're
shit.
strong. You're stronger than me in some regard.
Damn right.
And I like Detective Conan. But
I
I'm
do
like,
too.
no. I'm like, nah. Hey, by the way, Brad, did you watch Demon Slayer, the movie?
Yeah, I did actually. I saw what
How was
fell.
it? I haven't seen it yet. Was it good?
Yeah. I mean, in some ways, it feels like they really did take two major arcs that would have been in the series and just made them a movie, but it's still good. And unlike a lot of other shonen films that come out recently, it didn't have a Deus Ex Machina in it, so I'm glad. So I appreciate it. You're gonna have fun. The final fight's amazing, and if you care about what's going on in the story, you can't skip the movie because it's actually the next major arc. So you have to watch that.
There is one more thing I want to say to you guys.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to thank you for having me on.
Thank you for coming.
When you coming back though?
I don't know. It depends on being invited again. I don't want to overstay my stay.
Oh, you're definitely being invited again. I'm going to make it a point to get you an invite whenever we do this.
Okay.
Shira says hello, by the way.
Aw.
Hello.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Since all of a sudden she wants to join the conversation.
I know that's right. Preach.
Now we on Dion. Dion, final thoughts.
All right. Few words of inspiration. I need everyone to take the word try out of their vocabulary.
Okay.
The word try implies the possibility of failure. Either you're going to do the shit or you're not.
Okay. I
I
could do
feel
that.
that.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right, Father is on you.
I hate, and I'm gonna say this with every piece of passion in my soul. I hate the job market in America. This has got to be the worst thing anyone could ever subject themselves to do for something so simple like a goddamn job. Then make the process so hard for no fucking reason. And
Wallace,
it just
I'm
boggles
sorry.
my mind.
I
Go
feel
ahead,
this so
Brad.
much. No, I feel it so
Bro,
much.
it just boggles my mind how just complicated they make it for something so simple. Do you know how, like, this is what got me. I fucking applied for a stalking job because I was an overnight stalker in my past. So,
Mhm.
okay, stalker, you put shit on shelves. Simple, right? I applied to 3 of them bitches and none of them responded. It's something so
Yeah.
simple as putting shit in shelves. What the
And
fuck do you need to check a reference for?
and, and of course, you're not going over all the steps you have to go through just to put in the application. You know?
Yo, the application process to these simple ass motherfucking jobs. It's like, oh, okay, you can attach a resume here. So you attach the resume, you click next, and they want you to fill out the entire motherfucking resume in the form.
I feel your pain.
It's
And
like
I'm
they don't
Like,
even
why
saying,
do
want
you
you to
need
get the
my?
job.
If you were going to turn around and ask me for my job history on the application, what was the point of letting me attach a damn resume?
it's in the resume. Why do I have to fill it out
Right,
again manually?
right. Kiss my
And
head.
you're asking me questions that isn't gonna matter until you see me physically. And at the end of the day, it makes you feel like you don't even want me to get the job. You're just trying to waste my time and see how long it's gonna take me till I quit.
That part.
And then the shit that they be asking you to do for paying you $9-10 an hour, you like $9-10 an hour is pennies. It is literal pennies. I don't know how the fuck people could just wake up and just go to work for $9 an hour. That is disrespectful.
Mm.
They've got
That,
nothing else.
bro, but see, when I worked at Walmart, this boggled my mind. When I worked out, there were people in that motherfucking job that was working there for 10, 11, 12 years. One of the fucking
Yeah.
co-managers of the Walmart in that area that I was in was working there since 2001. And he was walking his mangly ass in a fucking tea meeting talking about, well, you know, if you stay in this company and work hard like I did, maybe you get to manager too. And I'm like, sit the fuck down. Nobody
You
trying to work that.
did you say
Now,
Walmart did you say manager in Walmart?
yeah, he was
Let
like
me
a co-manager or
let
whatever.
me let me let you in on a little secret, okay? Those motherfuckers, they get 60 grand, 20 grand to 60 grand bonus at the end of the year. Just a heads up. Just a heads up.
Interesting.
So that's why they're staying there. And the worse area it is, and you're a manager, the higher the bonuses.
I used to work.
Interesting.
I used to work in Laurel. Fuck it.
But let me say this: as a motherfucker who's been unemployed for an extended amount of time, as a motherfucker who's been outright homeless, when you do finally land something, you grateful for them 9, 10. You grateful for them pennies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's my thing though.
There's a lot of motherfuckers who genuinely like they ain't got shit else.
No, here's my thing about that though. It's only really circumstantial here because the cost of living is so high for no reason, and they haven't updated wages since the 70s. It never went up along with the cost of living.
What part of Virginia you in again?
I'm in Woodbridge.
See, because you're still close to DC. Like cheaper areas, cheaper parts of Virginia, you got to go towards like Richmond and shit.
I know
And I
that.
don't know. And then
I've lived there. I've lived in those areas too. I know that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, when I say circumstantial, I mean that they can literally fix the problem, but they don't fix the problem because corporations make money off of your slave labor.
Correct.
Paying you $9-10 an hour while it's to keep you out of the streets and to put food on your table, it's still pennies.
Right.
You should not go to a job and have money and struggle. Then what's the point of having a job if you're gonna struggle? You know what I mean? Like, why can't it just be I have a job, and with this job, I might not live in the fanciest house or whatever, but I have a comfortable place to stay, and I have enough money to eat, and to live a decent life.
Yeah.
But then people justify it, and what's so funny is people justify it by saying, "Well, you're not pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. All you need to do is just go to college, get a college degree, and then get a good job, and that's it."
Lies.
And then you graduate, and then you're like, "Hold the fuck up."
College is nothing but a financial fucking death trap.
It's
Bro,
a
and
lie. It's to teach you to be a good slave, and it gives you a piece of paper to let you know how good of a slave you are. That's basically what it is.
And then you show the paper to the people that told you to go to college, and then they tell you, well, everybody else got one, so what makes you different? You're like, what the fuck do you mean what makes me different? You told me to go to college, and I went to college, and I did what y'all told me to do.
And then
Where are
you know how many fucked up stories I've heard of. I've had friends. Okay, they go to college, they get whatever degree, they get whatever job or whatever, and then they get hit with this. Well, you don't have any experience doing this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah. What? Like what?
you supposed to get
What was the
that
point of going
internship?
through all that, going to school and shit? Then, if you just gonna hit me with the work experience excuse, like I've heard that so many goddamn times. Like, come on.
And the shit makes absolutely no sense when you think about it. And the real funny part is I've been actually doing research on it. Like I've been digging because it just irks me why it's this way. Because it does not have to be. There are literal places in this world where if you like the job, the to get a job is not a process as much as it is here. Like, what are we doing?
Well, let me give you another gem, okay? The job is to get a job in this world that's going to pay you enough money so you can build your own fucking business. So, for instance, if you are an owner operator and you're not scared to drive a truck, you can actually make, and you're training other drivers, by the way, you can actually make a decent 3,000 a week. You take that 3,000, you flip it, you get your own fleet of company, and you pay for your own fucking insurance as much as it costs, and you'll be your own boss. And then you'll be making not 3,000 a week anymore. You'll be making 20,000 or 30,000 every 2 weeks. The job here on earth is to make sure you work smart, not hard.
But you gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps. That's what the fuck they gonna tell
You
you.
know what? I'm done. I gave that.
That's the first thing they gonna tell you. He's like, yeah, and the thing that is so annoying about that argument is that the same motherfuckers that say this ain't got shit themselves. So you telling me you motherfuckers work for 40 years of your life and all you got to show for me is a 3-bedroom apartment? Shut the fuck. I mean, yeah, it's a comfortable living. You know, you got your little TV there. You know, you got some cables. You know, you got a little PS4 over there. The PS5 is out now, but you know, just work, right? That's all we need. That's all we need to do, apparently. And I just think it's so stupid. I think job hunting in America is stupid. I think people that tell you to pull yourself up by your bootstrap is stupid. I think people that think how much money you have in your bank account is attributed to how much value you have as a person is stupid. I think people who brag about their money is stupid. The whole shit is stupid. That's my final thoughts.
Okay, few things. One, I hope the Miz does get that role as Johnny Cage. I'm gonna keep praying on that. Two, Lil Yachty is the worst rapper alive. I officially stamp him. I know Father probably, I know Father will probably say Blueface, and I'm not even gonna argue that because but
What are you laughing at?
Preach.
What are you laughing at, kid?
yeah, Lil Yachty is probably the worst rapper I have ever heard. I done listened to every album he done dropped for my reviews for my YouTube channel, and
But
to this day, I have not been impressed, and I've been depressed every time I listen to it. I went through one song and I literally shut it off halfway through.
But Ray, to be fair, he already admitted he wasn't a rapper. He was about to rap on, I think, 98.7. I can't remember which place, but he was about to go and then he just started, I'm not a rapper. So yeah, I agree.
No, but he continues to make music. At least Waka Flocka stopped, and I like Waka.
He was good.
Yeah, Waka Flocka was good, but he would tell you he's a bad rapper. He said that plenty, but you know, like I said, I like Waka, but Jesus, this man, like he's had made a tweet. This man latest tweets was talking about how he is probably like the best he has rapped on this shit, and I'm like, you are a fucking liar. I don't know who the fuck. I don't know who the fuck hyped your head up, but you need to
Man.
fire every yes man you got in your.
He said yes, man. More like
Um,
waste, man. What the fuck?
Mm.
um,
All I'm gonna say is, right, I actually, because I watched your review, which was fucking hilarious, by the way, and I went to the album and I just picked one random song, and I picked the song featuring Sway Lee.
mhm.
Bro, I never laughed so hard in my life. Bro, Lil Waddy rap like he's trying to breathe underwater. It's the funniest shit in the world to me.
That's the whole fucking album. It's just like you, you literally wrote this down and rapped this. I don't understand. Like
It's like every time he was rapping, I just imagine somebody talking to you underwater. It's like,
the nigga, he sounds like a muppet. He literally, the nigga really sounds like.
You know what somebody needs to do? And I have what you call it? I have an edited thing right now, but someone needs to put the Muppet and put his rap music and make the Muppet mimic the voice so they can really understand what we fucking hear as 90s kids.
Wait. Which Muppet are you talking about? Which Muppet are you talking about?
Kermit.
Nah, not even Kermit. The one that looks crazy, Monster.
Which one?
Okay.
Or the one that's like
The one from the
Cookie
band.
Monster. Cookie Monster.
No.
No, I was thinking of the chef.
Yeah, he does.
Or the one that goes
Um, I actually like that Muppet movie though. That Muppet movie was funny.
Oh gosh.
My
It's a very
son
good
loves that song.
Ray, you know why that fucking word activates me.
Father, you are going to like this joke. Little Yachty raps just the way how Tamar Braxton feels.
Wow.
Am I a Muppet?
Wait, whoa.
I swear
What?
to God, I cannot watch that video without fucking laughing. And it's bad because she's crying and she's emotional and it hurts her. But that shit is funny. If somebody's calling you a Muppet in my face, I might have to leave the room.
Wow. I'm done.
If I'm upset about something, you spit in my face and you call me a Muppet, I have to punch you. Like I have to fight you.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I don't blame you because there are times where I'm too immature for my own good and I have to leave the room. It's just, I'm not mature. It's like I'm not mature enough for this conversation.
I'm really not.
I tell people all the time. There's like I know somebody that had Tourette syndrome. Like I used to leave all the time because if he would have said something random, I'd have bust out laughing, and I cannot have that on my soul. It's just
And it's not like we're laughing on purpose, but the urge to laugh is just too powerful.
Well,
you
you know
know.
what? I'm the type of person, and ask Dion. I laugh at the worst fucking times, so I understand.
It's
Oh,
something we haven't. I think that's just something we have in common as New Yorkers.
I've done that too. Like one time in my little sister's graduation, and one of her teachers was like in front of me, and this teacher has a wandering eye, and
I know where this is going.
Oh
she was
God!
looking at me, and she was
Oh
talking
my
to me,
God!
and then that eye just drifted off to the left, and
Oh, no.
it took every ounce of the Lord Jesus Christ to prevent me from laughing.
You made me think of and this is how immature I am. You made me think of the crab from Moana.
I'm going to leave before I bust out laughing. I go. And people are trying to sleep over here. All right, see you later, guys.
All right, bro.
Later.
Bro.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Did someone just fart?
Nah, I don't think it was a fart. But on that note, I'm gonna go ahead in the podcast. I would like to thank the panel for jumping on. I would like to thank Crystal for being our first time jumping on as well. I'd like to thank you for coming on in this show.
My pleasure.
All right, and I also would like to thank y'all for listening to hear us talk our shit again. This is you know what? Let me just say podcast, and I'm signing out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.